you doing? Huh? I'm going. You catch them? Okay. Yeah.
What's the picture? A buddy of mine just told me, hey man, you gotta watch that assassin.
What are the odds?
Yeah, he don't come down here with me much. Smile. He just started watching you about a month ago.
All right.
He was out here about a week or so ago. It was real cold, and he was telling me about you, and so I flipped YouTube on, and I was watching you too.
I was just, I mean, when it warms up a little bit, we'll catch a little more fish. Right now, I'm just kind of...
Yeah, it was cold the day you were out here. I couldn't believe you were out here. It was foggy.
Okay, yeah,
One
yeah.
day last was real foggy. And he said, you got to watch this guy. He's out there. He's having fun. He ain't catching anything, but he's having fun.
Whether we catch them or not, bro, we have a good time out
yeah.
here. I mean, I think that's what fishing's about, right? You know,
Yeah.
like coming out here, having a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always about catching them, right? But
you live right here, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't. I wish I did. I live over in Decatur, so it's
Okay.
an hour drive from me. But
Well,
good to meet you, man.
you know how to find, like if you want to come to the lake, you know how to find me. Just flip it on and see what we're doing.
You on YouTube too?
Yes, sir.
YouTube, Facebook?
Yeah, but that's under LA, Sevilla.
Okay.
So it's like the town of Seville, just throw an A at the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can find me right there.
I'm Bob Jones. I don't do the YouTube thing, I just catch crappie.
I've been, ever since I ate my first crappie, now I'm all like, okay, now we got to figure out how to catch some crappie.
Yeah, they're not hard to catch. You don't catch them the way you catch bass.
Okay.
You got to give them time. Most people feel the bump. You pull it right out of their mouth.
Yep.
Let them take it. And I do better with minnows.
All right.
Anyway, I'm going to get
It was
home.
nice meeting you. How you doing? I'm all right. I'm on the water, so we're good. It could be worse. Tell me you guys got 16 crappie. Okay. Oh yeah, you can't complain. I try not to complain, but it's a little personal at that point in time. Yeah, because then they'll be like, why do you go out there? always when there's no wind, where it's just like, okay, boat, am I safe enough to leave you here and you're not going to damage yourself, or? Because every scratch, it hurts you. Should be good. All right, well, if I don't see you, Merry Christmas. My word, we're gonna keep our word.
Use live scope, do you?
No, I have active targets, but I don't actually, I mean, I don't think the people on the channel want seeing that anyway.
That's a video game.
Yeah, right.
I don't have one. In fact, my transmission just went bad on it. I had to read depth when it came on, so I got to check it out. But I mean, I just go look for the structure.
Yeah.
Caught most of them up in under the bridge. Put it in there. Guy right next to me is slowly all the can't see any of the pretty scenery, I mean, to each his own.
Yeah. So,
I'm not saying I wouldn't have them. I may get one eventually, but just to catch bait.
yeah, so I'm not against it. I'm just like, hey man, if that's the way you like to get down,
Yeah.
then go ahead. But I didn't really.
Yeah, but a lot of the guys use it for the faces somewhere, and they see them out there 60 feet in front of them, creep up.
Yeah. So,
But-
I mean, you can get them that way.
Yeah.
I mean, they caught 30-pound bags here about 2
Yeah.
weeks ago, and that's how they got them. They were used.
Austin Campbell, or
Well, there was like 4 or 5 guys, or 4 or 5 different teams that got 30-pound bags. And then
bass.
bags of bags. Yeah, so like five fish for 30 pounds. Yeah, they were out there basically boat racing, whatever. But like I said,
Yeah.
each their own. I'm not gonna.
Didn't
If that's the way you want to fish, then go ahead and
Yeah,
fish.
what's-
That's not the fish.
the way I was raised, it didn't, but
Yeah.
it's okay if they want to use it. What's funny to me, and these guys now, they pulled in there about an hour ago, and I saw them catch 2 people while we were next to them. But I fished next to a guy about a month ago, and I was looking across, he was in the next slot, and he had live scope on. I'm looking over there, and I'm seeing them all under him, and I caught about 20, and he caught 1. And, they would be fun to play with, I guess. I like side imaging to kind of get an idea where they are, and then I just use, traditional. They call it clear view on the Garmin.
I tried it in also, and then like I see a bait ball, and I just stop real quick, and I can't see that. I saw the bait ball. We constantly dump some out there, like the inside drum.
Yeah, the fish finders, they don't tell you what species they're on.
Oh, they do not.
You can kind of tell a little bit.
Well, you're better at them than I am. I see arches, I'm like, okay, let's go.
I see arches, I want a big one.
I see arches, I get hungry.
Yeah. Have a good one, man.
All right, it was nice meeting you guys.
All right, nice talking to you. Have a good Christmas.
All right, thanks, you too. You guys good, or you're gonna get cold? Are you getting cold for Christmas, or were you guys good? Okay, all right, that's what I'd like to hear. I might get cold, I don't know. But I'll use that coal to smoke some brisket or something, You got to make the best of what you got. All right, see. All right, you too. Oh, I almost forgot my life vest. Oh, guys, what is happening? It took me a little while to get back to the boat, guys. I do apologize. I was talking to some gentlemen. Well, first I was helping out this gentleman. Man, I missed a lot, guys. Uh-oh. I was helping this gentleman try and find something that came off of his trolling motor. And then I saw this other gentleman here, and he asked me, hey, what's your name? And I was like, LA. And then he's all like, yeah. But you got a channel? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, what's your name? And I said, the Land Bass Assassin. And he's like, oh yeah, I got a buddy who watches you all the time. So I'm bad with names. I believe his name was Gary or Greg, one or the other. He said he's got a buddy who watches. He says, hey, there's this guy that fishes all the time. He don't catch all the time, but he has a good time out there. So at least the point of the channel is getting across. But what is happening, everybody? We're gonna get out on here, try and catch ourselves a bass or two. I think we're gonna go out to Browns Creek, where the Mustache Maniac had caught some, or at least one. I'm missing half he don't do the YouTube thing, just basic cable. We gotta watch a limit of crappie from the bank. Bank fishing. Well, bro, I did my fair share of bank fishing while the truck was out of commission. But I'm gonna have to say, since I'm still paying for this boat, bro, technically the bank owns the boat, right? So if I fish off a silver, that's bank fishing, dog. You know how we do. Dudes, I missed a lot. Remember about the giveaway, guys. Remember about the giveaway. Yo, dudes, my dome is exposed right now. I had to expose the dome because I was starting to get one of those like weird fisherman tans where like the bottom of your face is tanned, but the top of your head is not. And I was like, bro, I don't think I got what it takes for that raccoon look. I ain't doing it. I was not working in Arab, bro. All right, so we got some birds circling some bait over here. I just said we were gonna go to back to the back of Browns Creek, but I see birds circling over here. And now I gotta go see what they're all about. I got a doppelganger, bro. That guy must have a hard time with the rucas, bro. Poor guy. Moderator, if anybody who looks like me, if there's a dude that looks like me and did something bad, it was my doppelganger. He was somewhere in Arab. So since we couldn't get on the water with those 20-some mile an hour gusts or whatever it was, we ended up saying, you know what, bros? Let's just change Silver's oil. So we didn't let that time go to waste. We went out in the little breeze that was at our house at that point in time and changed the oil. And now Silver is almost back to brand new. The lower unit oil doesn't need to be changed just yet, but once we do that, Silver will be back to brand new. Going under the bridge. Yep, Super Dave, I went so fast in the cold, my hair flew off, dog. It's easier than shaving my head if I just let my hair fly off. Forget all the work of shaving it. I might even stick my legs out right now, bro. Give them a little trim. Now we are going with you guys in reverse because it's easier for my receiver to stay on if we do it that way than if it's facing forward. It could potentially fly off, go into the lake like a different one of mine did, and cost me money. So we're gonna hesitate to point the camera forward just so that we don't lose more equipment. Just think of it like the old days, guys, when you could ride in the back of a pickup truck facing backwards and not knowing where your parents are going, but you're just like, whatever, bro, let's just ride in the back. Just make sure you don't fall out. A lot of birds over there. What the heck? You break your hair off? Bro, you gave me a good idea, dog. Remember, guys, tomorrow I will be live all stinking day. Let's see what we got going on over here, guys. I'll be live all stinking day. I was looking to see if these little birds were munching, but they just look like they're landing on the water. That's boring, bro. Let's get out of here. Bro, this whole channel is AI, dog. AI is not advanced enough to catch a bass just yet. So give AI some time and it'll start catching bass. Bro, I ain't going all the way to Beach Creek, dog. One day AI will figure out how to catch bass. Ah man, where I'm going is in the shade, so it's gonna be cold. All right guys, so yeah, I will be live, for better or worse, tomorrow, all stinking day. Well, whatever time I get up, of course. Man, we got that rainbow ring around the sun. I don't know. Word on the street is that's bad weather, but what do I know? What do I know? All right, guys, we can turn you towards the sun so you guys can check out what I'm looking at. Tell me if you can see that that rainbow ring around the sun. I was told at some point that that meant bad weather, but whatevs, bro. That might be some more witchcraft talk. But I want to take the time right now to send I don't even know how to put this, bro. Basically a happy birthday to Colin's dad, who his birthday was yesterday, but sadly, he is no longer with us. Colin, I hope yesterday wasn't too tough, bro. I know it must have been, but I just wanted to extend that happy birthday out to him. Moderator found it. She went through a couple of boxes and she found it and she told me, hey, what color is that lipless crankbait that you're looking for? And I told her, and it was the right one. I'm telling you, bro, is there nothing the moderator can't do? Woody, what's happening, my dude? I'm throwing this Azuma lipless crankbait to the bank. This bank, right now we're in 6 feet of water. We're gonna toss it to the bank and try and pop it off the bottom and run it back. Also, guys, if you didn't see the stream on whatever was not yesterday, the day before that, I think that qualifies as a Tuesday, I think. That day, we ended up catching a carp. A carp, bros. I've never caught a carp on Guntersville. That was the first. And I tried to read between the lines. I was like, dudes, what is this? Dear Lord, what sign are you sending me? I said, what sign are you sending me? And I figured it out. I caught a carp. Basically, the good Lord was telling me, carpe diem, bro. Seize the day. So I heard him loud and clear. So now, I'm gonna come out here, seize the afternoon, and try and get me a little largemouth to add to our total here. We're running out of days, guys. I know we got plenty of days in December, but we are running out of days to get into a minimum second place. Bro, don't even start spreading rumors. Don't even start spreading rumors, Super Dave. That carp had it in the mouth, bro. I saw it. He just came off inside the net. That's what happened, dude. I ain't going around. I told you, bro, I don't take credit for something I didn't do. And that fool, he was hooked in the mouth like a dummy. I'm pretty sure I told you guys that I was not gonna wear my hat so that the top of my head would get a tan and make me look normal-ish, but I'm in the shade now. That makes a lot of sense, right, guys? Let's go brown the dome in the shade. Ridiculous. We are in 5 feet of water, guys. The water temp is 51 degrees. The air temp probably 48, 49, somewhere around there, I don't know. Dude, sometimes you gotta take my word for it, bro. I wouldn't lie to you guys. That's not who I am, bro. I believe that when you've truly become a man, that's when you can tell the truth no matter what. Because you understand, yo, bro, I did what I did, right or wrong. I did it. I own up to it. And there's no reason for me to lie, because I believe that lying is a mechanism that children use to basically get out of trouble. And so you guys won't catch me lying, bros. No way, no how. Rude coming out here with a carpe diem, bro. We are in 4 feet of water. If you guys are familiar with the Rodcast, we came to this spot over here, and this is where the Mustache Maniac caught one, though he was using a spinner bait. Let me change this to my side imaging. And I'll tell you what, guys, that spinner bait is inside the Tackle Tavern, not in the boat. But let's get them, dudes. Enough rambling. Let's start hook setting. I barely see any grass out there, but we'll cast it. This part over here has a steeper drop on the bank where I'm at right now. Doesn't have as steep of a drop. Bro, Guntersville only has 10 or 2 pounders, bro. And the ones that I catch are the dinks. That's how I know it's real simple math, bro. You just look and you're like, it felt like a 2.5 pounder, maybe a 2. Looked like one. Those are not lies, Super Dave. Those are estimates. You see the difference, player? I'm not knowingly deceiving. I'm just estimating. Oh, also remember, guys, the giveaway is tomorrow. For the gente, that's mañana, bros. It is tomorrow. Closes at 5 p.m. Central. It doesn't look like it's going to be windy tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be dead calm like it is right now. So we'll be able to go all day. I think it's going to be somewhat cold, but it's not going to be freezing. Right now we are in 8 feet of water. What? She said I got spinnerbaits on the... Oh, yeah. Colin, look, man, I've caught my fair share of plastic bags. And I'll tell you what, bro, they weren't foul hooked either. I caught them on the handle, dude. So I will take credit for those as well. I caught them on the handle, and it's a thing of beauty, bro. And unless I'm mistaken, I'm sure that catching them from the handle is not foul hooked. But I could be wrong. And Colin, I'm not out here boasting about my carp, bro. You guys saw it when I was there. I was like, oh, this is gross. A freaking carp. What are the odds? Never have I caught a carp here. Never, ever have I caught a carp. Until that one time. Letting it drop down, settle in what little grass there is out there, pop them out, and slow roll them. They might be going extinct in California, but in other places, I think they are still legal to catch. Drill, that's the problem with Guntersville, bro. Everything is good looking, including yours truly, of course, but everything is good looking, dog. Okay, there's a lay down there. Little pieces of logs. I see fish. The only thing I don't see is them on the end of my line. I think we're at a 3/4 moon. Let me post up right here, because I see a lot of arches. Well, let's hope I don't catch a 3-pounder here, bro, because, that's just gonna be aggravating. The gentleman that I was talking to at the dock, I was telling him, man, I see arches. Oh no, big drum. Who called them? Big drum, they're coming for me. When I told him that I see arches on the fish finder, he's like, oh yeah, I see arches. And when I see arches, I think about going to eat. I was like, oh, that's a good point, bro. Them golden arches. All right, hold on a second. Mr. John. Mr. John, it seems as though you have commented on the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. But sir, you must comment on the 1.1K giveaway, or else you'll get lost in the sauce, dog. We won't find you. We won't know your name is there. So it is the 1.1K subscriber giveaway, and then you'll be entered in to win a $50 Tackle Warehouse gift card. Tomorrow, the drawing will be at 5. The moderator will handle it, and if I can stand the cold and be out here the entire day into the darkness, then we'll go live. Of course, I'm gonna stand it, guys. but I do it for the homies. I'm gonna throw that not a problem, John. No need to apologize. I might have said the 1K subscriber giveaway. I don't know. Sometimes I ramble and I ramble off the wrong things. But again, all you gotta do is be a subscriber and put a comment in that video. And bam, you got a chance to win. We're throwing the umbrella rig now, guys. Wait a second, Krill, demo mode? What's up, Mr. Krill? The boat's turning a little bit, guys. Let me just stand over here like we're buddies casting right next to each other. What are you guys throwing? Oh, and then the gentleman that was that I saw at the ramp, he was out like, hey man, let me take a picture of you so I can show my buddy. He'll never believe that I just met you. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. Good thing I shaved, right guys? If I hadn't shaved, it'd be like some friggin', some kind of, not bearded, because I can't really grow a beard, guys. I can only grow some like little patches and stuff. But I'd be a somewhat bearded beast. Drill and Chill is about to go ice fishing. Well, good luck to you, dog. That might be a little too cold for me. And Woody's telling me high speed, low drag. Did Mr. Krill say he's gonna go egging my house? What's going on here? Yo, Mr. Krill, I just realized that like you can go egg a whole freaking county. Maybe even more. All right, that's on that one biggest drum, getting in there. All right. All right, let's keep moving, dudes. We're gonna go along this bank. I stopped right here because I saw some fish marking right there, but, well, you know. Bring extra liquor, minnows, and socks. Yo, dude, so this is probably a conversation that I should save for tomorrow, but, you know, whatever. So as I was shaving my head, right, guys, I'm looking, I'm chilling, and of course, because I don't go to the barber, bros, I'm not gonna let this fool charge me 25, 30 bucks, whatever, and then I gotta give a tip for the limited amount of real estate that these hair follicles take up on my cranium, you know what I'm saying? Or my dome, let's say. Because I believe maybe your cranium is your brain. Nonetheless, I digress. So I'm shaving my head, right, bros? And then, of course, when I'm shaving my head, I gotta do it shirtless because I don't want that hair to get all over. Let's see, unless I want to get paid. Super Dave doesn't like me standing that close. And he wants me to keep my hands to myself. So I'm there, bros, and I'm shaving. And I'm shirtless, I'm chilling, I'm looking, and of course you got to do some flexing in the mirror, right? You got to see where you stand nowadays, right? So I'm flexing, and I was like, bros, I either got to get on a diet or I got to exercise more, because I was looking at my pectorals, bros, and I mean, I understand that at my age, there may be a slight level of moving going on, right? But like, I was looking and I was like, okay, bros, this moob action that is going on right here, that's too much, bro. We can't be having this amount of moobs. Not right now, bro. We haven't totally given up. So I'm gonna have to start doing some exercising to reduce my moobage. Now don't get me wrong, guys. It's still firm in the must be nice. Have to clean up the leaves. Just make more casts. So don't get me wrong, bros. The cleavage area of my pectorals, that's the only way you can say that, guys. It's still ripped and looking, you know. I used to joke around and tell my brothers, I'd be like, hey bro, you ever been to the Grand Canyon? And they'd be like, no. And I just flex on them like that, dog. And I tell them, well, now you have. And then they'd be, this fool's an idiot. But either way, that area, cool, whatever. But it's the other regions that just seem to be having a little more pectoral fat than I would like. And that's just a look into the mind of a guy who shaves his own head. Maybe that's a little bit too much detail to share with you guys, but I mean, I equate it to the winter coat that I'm putting on, but I didn't like it. I didn't like seeing it. Younger me, past me would be disappointed in present me. He'd be like, bro, this is why we worked out, so that we could look like this. Gary, I'm keeping it real. What is Mr. Sevilla saying? I have to take my glasses off to see this. What is he got? Is that like 2 gold medals? I can't really tell what that is, bro. I don't know what he put there. But I mean, I gotta also put some of the blame on the moderator, because you guys seen what she's feeding me, guys. How am I supposed to turn down that food that she's just putting in front of me, bros? How did the mustache maniac catch a fish out here? Oh, what the heck's going on here, bro? Hex is in the house. Hex is going to Lake Fork. Bro, Lake Fork is where the mustache maniac broke off. It had to have been. It was a 10-pound something, bro. I don't know if it was a catfish or what. Could have been a bass, but it was something massive. It bent his rod over and snapped his line, and I mean, pobrecito, that guy, he just kind of, he got sad, bro. I got sad for him. Circle is a shape. Circle takes the square, bros. I think that's what we're doing here. A little bit of Hollywood squares. Circle takes the square. Mustache Maniac, how did you catch a fish out here? Actually, hold on, guys. Ay, 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 bros. Mustache Maniac, how did this dummy catch a fish out here? I'm gonna come back around town one time, and then we're gonna leave this spot. I saw fish over here, dudes. Like, they were chilling off to the side that didn't have grass. Like right at the edge of the grass, but I can't get these fools to bite. Dudes, tell me about it. So I don't know if I've told you guys this. Okay, so down south, any luck? Sorry, down south, we have not had any luck. We've just been out here rambling on, throwing an Alabama rig. I threw a lipless crankbait for a little bit. I'm gonna go back to this area where I seen some fish marking. Dude, she plays to my weaknesses. She knows I'm Mexican, bro. I can't waste food. So she just says, here, and puts like a plate for 3 grown humans. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I gotta eat this because she put this in front of me. So I will finish off this plate and whatever, and think nothing of it. Right now I'm throwing a forward-facing minnow. We're just basically a little paddle tail minnow with a jig head on it. We're using side imaging up front, trying to figure out where these fools went. It was around those trees. Yeah, Drum, I bet you do like that bait. Oh, Hex, my PB is a 11 pound 2 ounce largemouth. I caught it out at Lake Amistad in Texas, bro. You could look me up. I'm in that Share Lunker, the Share Lunker books, bro. It's actually the first video that's on my channel. If you go to the channel, like if you just type in Latin Bass Assassin in YouTube, and it'll take you to my channel. And on there, you can see the aftermath of when I caught it. Not the actual catch, because I wasn't as set up as I am now. I just had a GoPro in the boat, but I didn't have it like on at the time that I caught it. Once I caught it, I was all like, what the heck just happened here? How? I'm by myself. How do I capture this moment? And I captured it by turning on that GoPro after I was able to think for a little bit and be like, oh yeah, I have a GoPro. I swear, Drum, if you eat this bait right here, Big Drum, if your homies eat this bait, there's a potential that I might just throw this whole rod in the water. They're gonna make me so mad. Oh, unlimited, bro. Diet. Dude, I tried. The only way that I stayed like a reasonable size, bro, is that I can is that when I go fishing, I basically go fasting. I don't eat anything in the entire day. And the moderator can't force me to eat anything out here. So I'm like, yeah, I'm free. And then that way, I allow my body to break down all the fat reserves. Well, let's not say all of them, a percentage of the fat reserves, so that we stay kind of even. Yo, Hex, when I saw that fish, bro, that thing was crazy. Stash was taking suggestions from the viewers. I will also take suggestions from them. Bro, I'm not above taking suggestions from viewers. I do not claim to know everything about these fish, about this location, about just fishing in general, players. I just come out here with a mindset. If it don't work, it don't work. We fish around, we find out. If we got to change, we change. We try and adjust. Colin's on board with a little minnow. Okay, Mr. Creel, but check it out. I would have eaten that amount anyway, because once I get back home, I can't escape that. The moderator just loves too much, dog. So if that's the case, I was gonna be fed that amount anyway. So whatevs, bro. We eat and we did some subtraction of calories and bam. All right, we're about to move, guys. We're gonna hit up this point over here in the sun and work that for like 10 minutes. And then we're gonna head back towards the ramp. We're gonna look and see if we see any bird action, as I'm not above getting the answer key, which is Mother Nature, of course, and seeing where Mother Nature has placed these fish. Yo, dude, that 11-pounder was massive, dog. And that thing, dude, I thought I was stuck. I was like, dude, I'm stuck in a rock. I cursed these Bass Pro Shop reels because I feel like I had missed one before that. So it was my first time really using these reels, well, where I could test their drag, right? And like I said, I would use Abu Garcia's before that. And then I switched over to these Bass Pro Shop Johnny Morris Platinum Series. And I set the hook on something, or at least I thought I did, and then it just kind of gave, and I was like, what the heck was that? So I don't know if I had loosened the drag, and it just, I missed it, right? So I moved over to another spot, and I was in like 20-some feet of water, bro. Well, the boat was like in 30, but I was casting to 20-some feet of water. You guys know how I do. Always staying deep, players. So I was, I got a little orb over my helmet. Dude, that's my halo, dog. Oh man, is my halo showing? Well guys, I've exposed my true identity. The halo has come out. But back to the story that I was talking about. Yeah, so I had to, like, the drag just felt like it was stupid. And I was like, man, these suck. What is going on here? So at Amistad, there's a little bit of grass, but you got to find it. And then there's just rock. So I was throwing to where there was a drop, It was a point that was in like 20 some feet of water. And I was throwing to where I felt some grass, and then it would pop out and then go to rock, and then grass, and then rock. And it kept happening over and over again. And one time it just popped out that grass, and then thump. And I set the hook, and same thing again. Like, I was like, dude, what the heck is going on? And I was just reeling. I was like, son of a gun. Of course, I used choice language, not that particular word, but I was like, son of a gun. These reels suck or whatever. And I was like, So then I dude, I even did this number. I was going like this and reeling, and I was like, what the heck? So, bro, it could have easily gone, just gotten off, right? And I just kept moving it, and then I was reeling in and then trying to position so I can go back to it. But when I looked, the line had gone, it started out over there. But then when I looked back up, it was over here, and I was like, wait a second, I haven't really moved the trolling motor. What's going on here? So I just I had always kept pressure on it. I thought it was stuck, right? And then, bro, when I realized that it was moving on its own, I was like, this ain't a log. This ain't a rock. And the best that I could do was pray to the good Lord that it wasn't a drum, no offense drum, that it wasn't a drum, that it wasn't a catfish, that it wasn't a brim, that it wasn't a crappie, that it wasn't a bait fish, because apparently I can catch those too. I was just praying that it wasn't any of those things. And when I saw it surface the first time, I was like, oh dear God, this is not a drum. This is a bass. But my PB prior to that was a 7-pound, 11-ounce bass. So I had already had my heart broken thinking that was a 10-pounder, but it wasn't. So I didn't get my hopes up. I was like, okay, hopefully this is bigger than that at least. And when I pulled it out, it surfaced like 2 times, bro. And I said on the 3rd time, if this fool comes back up, I'm going to just stick my hand in there and grab him. No net, player, no net. Had one of those experiences. Bro, you just think that it's stuck, dude, and you're like, what the heck, bro? Because the fish don't even move. I don't know what the deal was. Yeah, bro, and then next thing you know, like I just grabbed this fish and I was like, bro, now that I got my hands on you, you ain't going anywhere. Yo, Hex is from Chuco Town. What's up, Hex? Hex is from Chuco. Bro, I used to live in Cruces, dog. The old stomping grounds. Yep, then next thing you know, I got myself an 11-pound, 2-ounce bass. I'm calling the whole family, telling everybody, check this out, check this out. Everybody's like, what the heck? But nobody there with me, bro. That's why every now and then, that's why Silver's named Silver, bro, because nobody goes fishing with me, dog. So I have to call myself the Lone Ranger. Because once I got this boat, nobody would go fishing with me. And I was like, what the heck, bros? I got a brand new boat. You guys would go fishing with me on the old boat, but not the new one? That don't make no sense. What the heck? But I guess to each their own. All right, guys, so right here where I just passed, there were some arches. That hump comes up to about like 6 feet. I'm gonna toss to these arches back here and then see what we can do. Colin, that was a little smaller than my 3/4 ounce jig. Your bait setup was a little bit smaller than that. All right, guys. We are trying to not zero today. We did zero yesterday, Wednesday. We didn't end up catching. We caught random things, but we caught a catfish, a frickin' carp. We caught stuff like that, but we didn't catch, also bait fish, but we didn't catch a bass. So, since this channel isn't the Latin catch any fish that he can assassin channel, and this is the Latin bass assassin, then we only count bass in terms of zeroing or not zeroing. Right now I'm going back to this jerk bait. We got a little sunshine here, so these old bones can wake up a little bit, and I can get a little tan on that dome, dog. Yes, that is correct, Mr. Sevilla. An individual was cited for rolling a stop sign because they too were amazed by the size of bass that that they saw when I video chatted them. And they were like, what the heck? But it was in Texas, dog, so, you know, the officer was all like, why'd you roll that stop sign? 11-pounder. Well, you know the officer's just gonna let him go. Be like, oh, 11-pounder? You're free to go, sir. So it was all good. Texas troopers know the game. All right, so the point is over here. I saw the arches here and over there. So let's see. I'm gonna start off with this jerk bait, then I'm gonna throw that forward-facing minnow, and then I'm gonna throw the Alabama rig, and then after none of that works, I'm just gonna throw all my tackle in there and just call it a day and be all like, looks like it's time to find a new game plan. Okay, Michael put a comment and said I'm going. Where's Michael going? Did I miss something? Got that Archie bunker. Oh, I understand that, Colin. I would use a net for that fish as well. The island on the left after you go under the power lines has a grass bed in front of it. He was looking at the one on the right. What am I missing, guys? All right, baby, one time. Hey, Gary's in the house, guys. The white thing is in the house. Come on, baby, one time. Oh, with silver. Oh, sorry about that, Gary. Michael. I got you guys mixed up. My bad, dudes. I was misreading that, bro. I couldn't believe it, dude. Nobody would go fishing. They would be all like, oh, this, that, and the other. I got a wife. I got this, I got that. And I'm all like, bros, none of those sound like good reasons to not go fishing on a brand new stinking 521 ZL Ranger. I don't know why they didn't want to go, bro. Maybe it's because they didn't want to hear me talking. But whatever the case was, me and Silver were rolling solo. Come on, baby, one time. Did I just hear a splash over here? Oh, that was a kingfisher, bros. Those guys are real. They know how to fish. Time hack, 4:05. Come on, baby, one time. Let's go, baby. Bros, I was trying to, these guys were all my homies, and I was like, dudes, I got a brand new boat. I need somebody to roll with me. Let's roll, dogs. And they just, I don't know. Maybe their chicks were like, if I let you go on that boat, then you're gonna get ideas that you need a boat, and then we're gonna have a boat, and we're gonna have to bust out another 1,000. And they just didn't want to deal with it. So they said, nah, bro, you can't go. Dudes, and that was when I lived over there in the desert. So it's not like I could go fishing every day. That time, you could only go on the weekends because it was so far away. All right, we're moving to the little minnow. They ain't feeling this jerk bait. Gotta leave some time to hit up Gary's grass area. He said right past the power lines. There's an island, off, I assume off to my left, because I think I know where he's talking about. $7 degrees, bro? Colin, you are correct. A friend with a boat is way better than having a boat, because then all the problems are your homies' problems. All you got to do is like, hey, is it working? Yeah, all right, then let's go. Having the actual boat, that's the problem. But not you, Silver. You're good. You guys are gonna make Silver get mad and do some dumb stuff. Gucci Mane be cloned before cloned voice. What is going? FC Fire. Gucci Mane. I'm assuming you're saying brrr, or how brrr. I can't even do it, bros. And I get some water. That's what I need to do. Dude, you'd find me like my brother curled up over there in Wisconsin. I want to die. But then again, guys, we cannot have discussions about my brother. Remember, we got in trouble for it. And by we, I mean me, not you guys. I'm not exactly sure when my little sister decided that she was my big sister and she was going to, one, have the authority to correct my actions, and two, have the audacity to correct my actions. But we'll listen to her for now until a really funny story about my brother pops into my memory, and then I'll be all like, oh guys, check this one out. But we haven't had one just yet. Come on, baby, where you at? One time, son. What's the biggest loudmouth Billy Bass you have ever caught? Well, the biggest loudmouth that's ever been on this boat is me. The biggest bass, I assume, was that 11-pounder we just discussed. If I'm seeing arches, they probably aren't bass. We're running out of sunlight. So Michael is telling me that my fish finder is lying to me. All right, so if they're arches, they're not bass. I'm assuming that you mean that if they're like a little, not the full arch down, more of a blobish kind of. Let's roll, guys. What in the funk is going on here? Another day of zeros? Come on now. We can't have that. Whatever happens today, guys, tomorrow we're gonna get right. We are going to go further up the river. Right now we are up the creek, and you guys know what creek we're talking about. You guys know. Zero fish, that means we're up. You know what's creek. But tomorrow, I don't think we'll have an issue. We'll get into minimum a 1. Mr. Creel. We're trying to keep from needing to go there, dog. May as well go to the Rip Rap. Creed told you it's in demo. I mean, Creel. I just call you Creed, dog. Apollo Creed. Oh, Hex is trying to start a divide on the channel, bro. He's trying to start a Chucotown divide. And I ain't gonna shy away from it. I'm telling you right now, Hex. I was not down with Chico's Tacos, bro. Chico's Tacos were like, it was weird to me that they were in some watery sauce, bro. I could never understand, excuse me, how people liked those watery sauce tacos, bro. In case you guys don't know, Chico's Tacos is a well-known taco place over there in El Paso, Texas. Down in the southwestern town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. So, yeah. That's the creek we're in right now, dog. So, these tacos, bro, they're rolled up. And they're put into like a little bowl, some kind of paper bowl. That's not a problem. It's in the paper bowl, and they put some kind of sauce, like, I don't know what it is, bro. It's watery something. Looks like a tomato sauce, sort of, or something like that. And it is not good. Yo, Gary, was it as I pass them from this side or from the other side? Because I saw the island on the other side, but not this side. Well, Gary, again, I missed the mark. Oh, bro, everybody's got your reasons to go to Chico's. You gotta at least do it once, but I would not do it. Hold on, guys. We're rolling. Gary, again, I missed the mark. We are not gonna give up and go to that Rip Rap just yet. That is cold. Uh-oh. Gary says to look on the left, but I've already gone past that, Gary. It's that lag, Gary. Bros, that is cold. Oh. Moderator, I hope you like nibbling on frostbitten ears. All right, there's a little island over here. I know this one right here. I'm just trying to see if there's any grass on the top of it. Any signs of life. Well, you guys enjoy that sunset. What is going on? All right, looks like there's some grass on top of that. Now, whether there's bass or not, that's another story. Okay, definitely see the grass on there. All right, dudes, we're gonna drop this lipless crankbait into this little hump over here. And we're gonna see what we get out of these. All these little humps right here. Come on, baby, one time. We're casting into the sun, all majestic, like we're cool and stuff. Also, like we want to go blind. Probably not great. Great on the eyes. We are in 8 feet of water. We're gonna cast out to there. Let it sink down to the bottom. It's on the bottom. Pop it up. Slow roll it. Maybe if I discuss all the moves I'm making here, maybe something will load up on this fool. Yo, Don, that's what's up. I think Don was fishing. Don, I'm assuming you're fishing Chickamauga, which is not far from here. John, we are on Lake Guntersville, or are you asking Don? We are on Lake Guntersville. Don is probably on Chickamauga. Oh, where am I on the lake? John, sorry. I am in Browns Creek. We are in 6 feet of water. I mean, the scenery, guys, that don't miss, bro. But the amount of fish catches, we're really missing on. Rude, I feel you. I fished Bill Evans, dude. I fished it. I think it was Bill Evans. A because there's a couple of them over there in Silver City. I think I went to Bill Evans one time, and in case you guys don't know, Bill Evans is a lake that has, for New Mexico, trophy largemouth, but or I think that's where they caught the state record. It's cold water, it's deep, it's, I mean, it is some steep, it's a small little lake, dudes, it's nothing. I fished it on my kayak and you could just basically go from one side to the other real easy. And I caught a couple like little largemouth, but nothing huge. Though I was running a top water and I saw a good size, especially for New Mexico. And Super Dave, it wasn't a 2.5 pounder. This was at least a 5 to 6 pounder, and it was just following my top water. It would want to commit, and then it would just kind of move away. And oh man, that was sad because I could see it. It went all the way up to the kayak, and then it just swam away. Nothing I could do about that. It was crazy. The feed mill. John, the feed mill. I know where you're talking. I have not gone to that. I think I went there once. And I think I only caught a little, I mean, maybe a 2-pound largemouth or something over there. Oh no, guys, we're running out of the sunlight. These guys tend to shut down, especially now when it's cold. Are we going to zero 2 afternoons in a row? Though, for the record, guys, I zeroed last afternoon because I had a largemouth on the line, but then it came off. It jumped out of the water right at the boat because I tried to horse him in. And that's what happens. When you do dumb things happen. Yo, Hex, my Instagram is Latin Bassassin. Same as the same as this channel. But it's good to get somebody from Chucotown watching, bro. Hey, dude, I got a brother who lives in Arlington. Hex, I know you're already leaving, bro, but question, are you a Cowboys fan? Unlimited, I'm not sure if you're saying that I need to hold on real tight because this lipless is about to get smoked. Can you feel it, bro? If you can feel it, bro, let me know. And I'll keep throwing them. This is of interest here. I'm seeing something going on over here. We're gonna go on 8 on the trolling motor. Gary, I don't know where exactly I'm gonna put in at because I don't know the game plan. Ah, Hex. Well, I guess we can never be homies, dog. I don't think they drop, I mean, not by much. Not that I've seen. Don, I don't think they drop it that much. Usually stays pretty level. I was only asking Hex because I got a brother who lives over there in Fort Worth area or the Arlington area. And I also have Cowboys tickets, season ticket holder player. So in case you ever wanted to, you know, maybe you and my brother become homies and you're like, what's up, dog? Let's go to a Cowboys game. You know, when they're winning again. Not right now. All right, so we've got an area over here that comes up. And there should be grass on the top of it as well. I can't explain it to you guys. I don't know what on God's green earth is going on here. Jason, we are fishing for largemouth or bass, I should say. We'll take a spotted bass. We ain't picky right now. But right now we are without a bite, dog. We're talking about there's not even a nibble. I didn't miss anything. It's just dead, at least here. Hey, bro, you're offering free haircuts? Dude, that's like a slap in my face, bro. This guy, Hex. I appreciate it, Vato, but look, how you offering me a free haircut, dog? Eh, que pues, bro? Wow. He doesn't like the Cowboys and he's talking free haircuts for a bald guy. Oh, bro. I can't believe it, dog. Yo, Bill Owens, what's happening, dude? AL ready. What's up? Come on, baby, one time. They will be piled up at the bridge. I didn't want to go to the riprap. I want to catch one not on the riprap. Why? Why? Dude, now I feel like CeeLo, bro. Why? In case you guys don't know, that's that song, his song, Forget You. Somewhere in there he goes, why? When I've traveled all around Guntersville and ain't caught a fish like you, Well, forget you and forget the best too. Okay, baby, come on now. A free haircut for Cowboys tickets. Dude, that's like, that almost might be even because there's very little hair that he would have to shave, and the Cowboys can play very little football. So I think that might be a fair trade. All right, we're going to the bridge. I don't want to. Oh, thank you very much, Hex. Crushed them. Snizook is in the house. Wore 'em out. Peace out, Hex. Even Stevens, bro. No hair to cut. No game to watch. That makes sense. All right, we're going to the bridge, guys. Son of all the guns. Oh, I don't even have my Nico. Ooh, my Nico would have been real nice right about now. All right, let's see if we can get there fast enough to where I can tie on a Nico and try it over there. Or something, dog. Something. I do not have my American shad tied on because I've got that lipless crankbait on. So something had to give, and it happened to be the best producer that I had on the boat. Not me, but the American shad. And son of all the guns, bros. This should be our last cold ride. Or at least far distance with a cold ride. Jerry's gonna get in that NIL, bro. Jerry can't do anything good football related, bros. That fool, he got rid of Jimmy Johnson. That's when we went downhill. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn the camera, bros. Not so you can see me, but so that the receiver doesn't fly off. When he got rid of Jimmy Johnson, that was the beginning of the end, bros. Jimmy Johnson. How do you get rid of Jimmy Johnson, dudes? He just won you 3 Super Bowls, and then, hey, you know what? Let's get rid of the guy who just won 3 Super Bowls. That makes sense. Yo, don't play with me. Don't play with me, Snizook. Don't say that there's cold weather over there in Florida, bro. I know better than that. I know you guys are just messing with me. It's probably like 69 degrees over there or something outrageous like that. And you guys are just over here saying, oh, it's so cold. Okay, Gary, I'm assuming you want me to toss that umbrella rig. Let me find a locale to send that to, because there's some dudes on this other side over here. I do want to throw that Nico rig And I hope you guys are at least enjoying that sunset that just happened, or that is in the process of happening. It currently hasn't finished, but camera, work with me now. We got to give the people what they want. At least give them a sunset, bro. At a minimum. Oh, you are correct, Gary. Jerry's World is... Jerry's World is outrageous, dude. Get yourself a pizza. Me and the moderator once, we went to Jerry's World when, well, that's a little big Nico hook, but we'll throw it anyway. For Thanksgiving, we went and we had Thanksgiving pizza, and that, bro, a Thanksgiving pizza was like 20 bucks or something like that. It was ridiculous. It's kind of big for a Nico hook, but we're gonna throw it. Oh. There's a vato that just rolled up in the area that we were gonna throw to. But there's plenty of lake, I assume. Oh, dang. Have you ever heard of casting a fishing lure? Of a cast fishing lure? I don't know what you're talking about, dog. I cast a lot of fishing lures, but I don't... A cast fishing lure. Never heard of it, dog. I have not heard of that. Hold on, guys, this is taking me a little second. I'm letting you guys enjoy that sunset while I am up here threading this line through. Through 100 guides. All right. $48? Dang, dog. Yeah, you can count me out on $48, bro. I don't think the moderator's gonna let me do no $48 for a fishing lure. Almost done here, guys. Just need to push this line through. Ah, that's a sharp Nico hook. Okay. Let's make it happen. All right, guys, just want you to see this other side over here, which is also nice to look at. Yo, Gary, so I'm assuming... Dang it. I'm just gonna assume that Gary wanted me to throw this umbrella rig. I don't know if those guys moved from that corner over there. As soon as we got here, it got a little crowded, boys. All right, we're probably just gonna have to throw that umbrella rig out here because this Nico is set up, but there's somebody on every spot. So we'll just drop it out here. No big deal. We adjust, the game plan adjusts, and we'll make it happen. I was catching a bunch of schoolers with a 3/4 ounce jigging spoon. All right, dudes, we're gonna adjust. We're gonna run this. What am I seeing down here? Those ears is getting cold. I'm afraid that if I catch something out here, it's just gonna be a white bass. Jumps out of the water a bit too. All right, guys, let's go. Let's get them. Let's get that buzzer beater, boys. I might have to tie on my American shad. And run the wrap. Why? $40, dog. It hurts me to pay the 25 for the mega bass. A 40 would be a step too far. So I'm probably gonna end up getting a drum right here. What happened to these dudes that were fishing here? I gotta know if they're not fishing here anymore, because I don't want to creep on them. Come on, baby, one time. Dudes, if Tackle Warehouse has them and somebody wins the Tackle Warehouse giveaway, then bam, bro, you almost got the whole amount you need to get that lure, at least one of them. But I doubt they got them. Yo, when you guys run a spinner, an umbrella rig, do you guys, so the way I do it is I let it sink to where I think it's supposed to be, and then I slow roll them, right? But then I'll like spin it real fast and then like kind of let the umbrella rig, let's say, flare, and then reel it back in again and whatnot. I just want to see if that's the way. I mean, Don, you're the one who sent me this umbrella rig, so is that how the homies do it wherever you're at, Don? Just to make sure that we're running it right. There's no wrong way. Mr. Creel, I have found no right way. So don't say there's no wrong way, Mr. Creel. I'll find a way. I will find a way to work a bait wrong, dudes. I mean, not on purpose, but now, if it's a slow moving bait, bros, I'll find a way to make it work. But faster baits, I'll find a way to make those work incorrectly. Z-Man soft plastics out here. So the only reason I don't run, I'll never stop wanting, the only reason I don't throw Z-Man baits, bro, Mr. Snozook, is because those fools, that plastic eats everything, dog. If you don't have them in the packaging that they came in, that plastic, when it comes in contact with the other plastics, dude, it starts melting everything. That's why I don't throw too many Z-Man products, because they can't commingle, bro. The other baits can commingle and not have a problem, but not those, dude. They don't play well with other baits. Well done. This is a bridge. There's always bait here. There's always fish here. I just haven't found. want to ask these dudes if they're fishing over here on this corner, but this is a very loud bridge. I don't know how I'm going to get this guy's attention. Escar, they are a little bit radioactive. And Colin, figure eighting. I've seen it done. And I've seen it draw up those fish. But I don't know if that's gonna work here. I'm just wetting up a lead nail weight. Where's the bottom of this fool? So tomorrow, guys, we will be fishing all day, hopefully with better results, because this afternoon did not pan out just yet. I'm about to Nico this bridge right here. With a bigger than usual size Nico hook, but whatevs, bro. I bought it, so might as well use it. I'm just gonna Nico the edges. I could also throw that one forward-facing minnow right here. One of the first times that Frenchie started watching the channel, I missed a good-sized fish off of here. Let's see, spotlight them. Do the bend and snap also gets their attention. Full moon in 2.5 days. All right. I was wondering how moon cycles affect fishing. Ah, bros, forget about all that mess. I need to put my light on, but check that out. Forget about the moon right now, dog. Let me get my light on. And then you guys check out that sunset. Totally forgot about my light. And if I go back here and my pants go down, you guys might see a sunset and a moon all at the same time. Okay, good thing you guys only are seeing the sunset and not the moon. Let's turn it un poquito para allá. Escar, I do believe that the moon does affect the fish, though I think that when the moon is full, then these fools are feeding at night, and then it makes it harder to get a bite during the day. But that's just me, dog. That's what I think. And that moon, it's looking pretty full to me. It's like 3/4 right now. You guys looking at the sunset, I'm looking at the moon. It's right above me, right, well, I mean, it's not above me, but I can see it from right here. It's already out. Lil Willie, that is correct. I can live with the only snowflakes that I need to see are on these light posts. I can live with that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure these guys feed up when at least in the summer. I don't know about the winter, but in the summer, both I think for temp wise and just light. To me, I'd say that like in the hot summer days, they're like, whatever, bro, we ain't really munching because we know that moon is coming and we can just munch at night. When there's some relief from the sun, I don't know how much the water temperature changes, but when there's some relief from the sun, we can munch at night under the full moon. And most of the fishermen are not out bothering us, so we'll just comfortably munch at night. But that's just, you know, my opinion. I'll let you guys know when anything's happening on this side over here. But right now, only thing that we're seeing is our lure splash on the water and our line get loose once it touches bottom. I'm throwing that Nico. I don't know if there's somebody on the other side, but I want to throw this Nico on the other side because that's where I've had my most success off the Nico. But if I go to the other side, then that means that you guys can't see that sunset. So there's a give and take process here, guys. You got to get something out of this, because if I don't catch them on the other side, then what was that for? So in the summertime, guys, by that time I'll have already figured out what a good setup is. But in the summertime, when it's warm, I'm gonna attempt to do one of these from probably from an afternoon, like let's say 5 in the afternoon till like maybe midnight or 1. Do some moonlight fishing and see if we can't get some decent footage of us fishing for bass with a kukui. For those of you who do not know, the kukui is basically the boogeyman. The boogeyman for the gente. I feel like a little current going through here. Dude, we'll do whatever we need to make the channel entertaining. If we gotta go fishing for some Sasquatch, dog, we'll go. Actually, somebody, I forgot his name. I forgot what it was. Somebody had suggested they had seen the Sleepy Hollow name that I had put on the other one, and I guess they watched that stream. And then they said, hey, if you want to do some real spooky fishing, go to Crybaby Creek or something like that. Somewhere near in between Decatur and I forgot the other place, but in between Decatur and some other place, there's supposed to be creepy fishing in Crybaby Creek. I've never been there, but that's what he said. So we'll see. And I don't know if it was creepy because it's creepy to all people or if it's just creepy to, you know, certain people. I'm telling you right now, guys, if we see any spooky stuff, do not judge me. When I screamed like a little bee, I don't understand how these live streams always end up talking about scary stories. But it did remind me of this other scary story. It involves my brother, but do you have black lights on your boat? I do not, Don. So there's another story, guys. It involves my brother. But this one, I think I can tell without my sister getting mad. So, like, my mom had this, she had this like little angel baby kind of statue outside in the back, and it was like ceramic and whatnot. Might have even been, it was a hole or something. Potentially it was or wasn't, I don't remember. I don't think it was. I think it was just a ceramic statue of an angel that kind of just hung out in the backyard. And there's a street light in that area of the house. And that angel was just kind of chilling there all the time. It was where the dogs, you know, the dog's yard. It was hanging out right there. And one time, my brother, now keep in mind, this is the same brother who I told you that he was inebriated at one time in the other story. Well, in this particular story, I believe he was also inebriated. Do you fish the pier lights at night? I do not. Digging up bones? I do not. I mean, we can do it, like fish these lights, because this whole riprap should be good in the summer because it's lit up the entire time. But I mean, right now, we're not gonna do it for much longer because it is cold out here. So in the summer, it's a whole different ball game. We can try that out. And I mean, it won't have these snowflakes, but it'll definitely have some light to it anyway. Snizook is scared of drones? So yeah, so my brother, he was looking outside of the window. I don't remember if he said that the dogs were barking or what, but he said that he looked out the window. I kind of feel like the story was that the dogs were barking and he went out to see, or he looked out the window to see what the dogs were barking at. And when he looked out there, bro, he said the little ceramic angel baby that was in our backyard that ceramic angel baby was dancing on the tree stump that was cut where he was chilling on. Like he was always chilling on a tree stump that was cut, because of course my dad was a landscaper, respect to my dad, and so he brought one of the stumps home, and you know, they put like flower pots and stuff on top of it or whatnot, and he was dancing on that tree stump, and the dogs were barking, and my brother was all like, what the heck? And he just saw him dancing, and he was just like, holy cow, how much have I been drinking? And he didn't really tell anybody until, what was that in? That was in something right now. Tell a spooky story, and then it felt like I was in something right now, guys. I don't know if it was a fish, but it was definitely in something. So he sees the little baby dancing, and then he just is like, bro, I gotta go to sleep. So he doesn't tell anybody about it. But then eventually later on, he's talking to the chief, and then the chief, he tells the chief what he had seen, and then she tells him, oh, you're talking about that angel statue? And then he's like, yeah. And the chief said, oh, I've seen him dancing before. And then my brother's like, what the heck? So I don't think my mom drinks, or she wasn't drinking at that time. And I don't think that the chief is crazy. So she said she's seen him dancing before, and she was like, yeah, whatever, and didn't think anything of it. I would have just never gone back to that house if I had known that. But that's my parents' house, so I have to go back to it. I just don't hang out there in the dark. So that was ridiculously creepy, bros. My brother claims that he wasn't so drunk that he was seeing things. And the verification by the chief, oh, that's where it gets weird. Oh, dang, guys. Have I been missing this sunset the whole time because I've been trying to actually catch a fish? Let me get you guys some pics for the... Bro, it's been a while since we've caught a decent amount of fish here. I'm starting to think that this channel is more of a sunset catching channel. And a rock catching channel, because I just hooked into a rock right now. I haven't seen any airboats here, but I'm in the lower end of the lake, so I'm thinking that they're on the upper end, and I think that those guys are hunting the guys on the airboats, because I have seen a couple of hunters doing their thing. Oh, I feel you, Snozook. It just got cold today. Yesterday it got cold, and today's a less cold day, a not as cold day. Well, whatever the English is, it is not as cold as it was yesterday. And there was wind yesterday, so I have no idea what these fools are up to. Yo, dude, what's happening? There are definitely friends here, pero the BBLs are still not to be found. Simply Fishing. Luckily, Simply Fishing, we will be out tomorrow and Saturday, and if Sunday doesn't get rainy and crazy, because I think Sunday's supposed to be a little windy. If it doesn't get too crazy, we're gonna go out on Sunday also. Right now I'm just throwing a Nico rig to the edge of this bridge. Slow rolling it, trying to get these fools. I'm on the bottom. Just wiggling it in one spot for a long time and then just slowly moving it. So I'm assuming you're talking to me, Colin. You could be talking to these other guys. There's a couple side conversations going on, but some sidebars, as they say. I'm throwing a what is this thing called? What is it called, bro? I don't know. What are these called? Is it net bait? I think it's net bait. It's a net bait. I'm trying them out. Probably shouldn't be doing it this way. I shouldn't be, because usually I'll throw a Zoom trick worm or something, or even a what are those called? What are they called? Aaron Martins used to use them. I got them, but I don't remember what they are. I use one of those baits, but I came over here and I bought these just to try them out, and I'm trying to see if they work. So far, I haven't caught anything off of them, but I don't want to say that the bait doesn't work because it's cold right now, so it's going to be a little difficult to give a good test. I'll have to see the package right now, dude. Robo worms, that's what it is. That's the Aaron Martin one, the Robo worm. Mr. Krill, he knows what's up. He knows all these baits. But the other one that I'm throwing, maybe you guys will know what it is. I think it's net bait, or I think the brand is called net bait, but I don't remember what this type of worm is. It's supposed to be super soft and have it's got like these ribs so that it has a movement underwater and whatnot. Sorry guys, I'm moving back to the edge right here. Man, maybe I shouldn't have cut off my American shad. All right, right now you guys are facing nothing. I'll fix you in a second. I just gotta... Oh, the hands is freezing, bros. So we'll position you that way. I'm gonna go back here real quick, mic off moment. All right, bros. Let's see. I'm gonna throw that little minnow out there. How much sunlight we got left? There's a drone. What are you talking about, Escar? What am I missing here, bro? I'm over here focused on the fish, trying to figure out where these guys are at. Dude, we got China droning us right now. Let me drop this little minnow here till the sun goes down. There's a lot of light here for me to fish, but not for you guys to see. So once that sun... Yo, Mr. Krill. Hopefully we see you tomorrow. Dude is treadmill typing, bro. That's a skill, dog. Dude, when China was sending those hot air balloons over, I stopped fishing completely, dude, because I know they were just trying to see where my fishing spots were. So the entire time I knew they were up there, I was like, nah, dog, you ain't gonna sneak up on me like that, bros. You won't catch me sleeping. Bro, they take our tech. They take all kinds of stuff. They might even try and hack into my fish finder just to get the waypoints. You can't trust them, bro. Yeah, dude. It wasn't national defense or anything like that. It was trying to come down here to Guntersville and get them fishing spots, bro. It wasn't that serious. It was all about fishing spots, which, I mean, to me is super serious, but in the grand scheme of things, not so serious. I'm hung up in a rock right now, guys, so I think it's a rock. Might be someone's fishing line. Whatever it is, we might be saying goodbye to this jig head. Nah, it's somebody's fishing line. I got out. Oh, definitely somebody's fishing line. Roll Tide, is this your fishing line, dog? Well, it depends who you ask, dog. If that's more important than the missile silos, then it's just perspective. Roll Tide, did you get all your line on me right here, dog? All right, so this wasn't you, Roll Tide, okay. Because my bait, at least I got it back, but Roll Tide, you got me all up in, is that your line right there, Roll Tide? Is this your line, Roll Tide? You just let me know. Be honest. You did say it was the wrong side for you. So I believe you, dude. But we should probably, with this nice little, oh, are you guys getting that? That sunset? Maybe not with me being there. Oh, you guys probably can't see that though. Let me get this for you guys, and then you guys might be able to see what I'm looking at. Because the GoPro robs you guys, dog. Robs you guys sick. Just so you guys can tell what is going on here, I'll show you guys in a second. Watch. Dudes, this is what the GoPro is robbing you guys of. Right now on the GoPro, it looks dark. But that is not the case, bros. Look at this. This is what you guys are missing out on. The GoPro is robbing you fools. This is probably a better representation of what you guys are not seeing. Frickin' GoPro ripping you guys off. I don't know why the GoPro has such bad quality when it comes to low light, dogs. I will post those on my Instagram and on the YouTube channel. Though on the YouTube channel, dudes, they come out not high quality for some reason. On Instagram, they do show up good quality. But you guys, I mean, dudes, to you, it is dark right now. And it is not as dark as this GoPro makes it seem. It's just sucky low light quality. And that is to your detriment, my dudes. And this is one of the best GoPros they got. Uh. Oh man. Freaking Snizook over there taking a poll, bro. He's like, guys, if you met a space alien, what would you feed him? Well, depends on what kind of space alien it was, bro. I might have to feed him a knuckle sandwich or two. Depends if he came in peace, bro. If he came and say, peace be with you, then I'd be like, all right, dog, we're good. But if not, I'd be like, it's chingazo time, bro. I'm serving up a can and we'll go throw some chingazos, and whatever we gotta do, we gotta do for planet Earth. That's at least what I would do, bro. I don't know about these other guys. One more for you guys. GoPro is ripping you guys off. Let me move the feed over here. But like I said, I'll put these on my Instagram, because what does a fisherman do when he can't catch fish? He's got to post pictures of the sunset. Is that anamorphic lens out yet? Because I thought it wasn't out yet. Yo, Snizook, is pizza better than tamales? But that might be too spicy for this fool. He might declare war if we give him tamales. That might be the last that America or that the planet ever hears of the humankind, because we gave them tamales, and then the aliens will be like, oh, these guys are attacking us. One taste bud at a time. Right way. How are they Mexican pizza, dog? How are tamales Mexican pizza? That one, I do not understand. And if we're serving them chupacabra tamales, bro, then we have proven the existence of the chupacabra. And that's a whole nother ball game. All right, it says coming soon. Okay, cool. Because I thought I had already missed the mark, bro. I was like, what the heck? When did they get that? I'm going under the bridge, homies. Gotta line up the bridge because I can't. It's dark. It's dark and hell is hot. DMX, RIP. Did you guys make it to the other side? Or did you guys get trapped in Elon? Elon world. Oh no, you made it. You guys are with me. All right, guys, so We're gonna hit them up tomorrow, early, not too early because it's cold, but early enough. We'll be on during the day, and then we will, at the end of the day, if we don't catch a fish, at a minimum, we will do the drawing for the Tackle Warehouse giveaway. Well, the $50 gift certificate at Tackle Warehouse. We'll do that drawing tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central. All you gotta do is be a subscriber and put a comment in my 1.1K giveaway video, and you'll be entered in to win. The deadline is 5 p.m. Central tomorrow. Let's see if nothing stupid happens tomorrow, because it will be Friday the 13th, and we will be out on the water doing our thing on Friday the 13th. Is that wise? Nobody knows, but we're gonna find out. Nobody knows. It's provocative. We're gonna find out. We're gonna fish around and find out on Friday the 13th. It will be cold, but hopefully the cold is all we have to worry about. Sausage and peppers are done. Que pues, Unlimited. I'm barely getting off the water. Hey, moderator. Best question of the day. What's for dinner? Sausage and peppers. Well, look, Snizook, if Jason's gonna get one of us, it might be me. The rest of you guys will be safe at home while Jason comes over and tries to take me out. But if Jason wants some, come get some. Steak is for dinner? That's interesting. And you see, guys, we come back to the moobs conversation. Cool. Now Snizook is just trying to scare me, bro. So we'll be further up the lake. I don't know where exactly, but we will be going up lake, somewhere to more grassy areas. And we're gonna fish around and find out, see where these fools is at. And hopefully, not zero, because if we zero tomorrow, guys, cool. 2 afternoons, 2 short afternoons, we zero, whatever. You know, that's life. But if we zero tomorrow on a full day of fishing, you guys might see me cry. But I'll hide it behind my sunglasses, dudes. You guys won't see it, you might. And I'll hide it in the sniffling of the cold from the boogers coming out from the cold. You'll hear me sniffling, but you'll just wonder, how cold is it out there? And I'll be like, it's real cold, guys. It's super cold out here. Yep, it's just very cold. I haven't caught a fish, and it's so cold. See, we can play games, bros, and hide it. Bro, you're all over the place right now, dog. Oye, ¿cómo va? El ritmo, oye, ¿cómo va? Oh, man. All right, vatos, I gotta go get the truck. It is a little cold. but on the for real side, not just me trying to hide my tears. It's a little cool. Hey, watch my boat. There's another guy here, so watch my boat. Make sure nobody... It might be a little cold for Gary to come out today, dog. Though he is the white thing, so he should just come out and be all like, what's up, dog? Gary's gonna ask for paid appearances. Dudes, it is cold. It is cold, bros. Gary must have fallen asleep, dudes. I don't know. He must have fallen asleep and been like, bro, this guy can't catch a cold. Which I haven't had a cold in a while, guys, so knock on wood. I can't catch a cold. If that streak continues, I'm okay with that one. But not being able to catch a fish, I don't like that one. But the cold, yeah, whatever, bro. I'm good. You can miss me with that. Oh yeah, guys, so I was thinking, however soon we get out on the water is gonna be determined by how long it takes for the compartments and everything to unfreeze. Because it should freeze up today. So if it freezes up, that means we gotta let it unfreeze, bros. Dudes, this is super weird, bro. I'm not the first one, or I'm not the last one to get off the dock or off the ramp. I feel like I quit on you guys based on what I'm seeing here. There's two trucks, this guy that's here, and then another dude in the parking lot. But those guys might be crappie fishermen, I don't know, but I feel like I quit. I cut it out too early. But yeah, guys, we'll have to let this, see how long it takes for everything to thaw out. I'll park the boat where it will take the least amount of time to unfreeze. But it is gonna take a little bit, at least. But I guess that means I don't have to get up that early. Clip, clip. Bang, bang. So we will see you guys on the water live. I guess I got called out for being a quitter. I deserve that, Unlimited. I should go out there and throw a jitterbug, bros. I'll go out there, throw it from the bank, though. I'll walk the banks. Let me see if I can tell you guys what bait that was that I was throwing. It's in this little compartment here. At least the packaging should be here. Or maybe not. How is it not here? Okay, so it is a net bait flex worm. I'm sure you guys can see that. The net bait flex worm. So in case you guys want to check that guy out, see what bait I was throwing. It was just a green pumpkin. Gary's my supervisor, bro. Gary's wondering, hey man, or everybody's wondering how Gary let me get off the water so early. You gotta earn it. That's, what do you call it? Unlimited. He's being, I don't even like this term, but he's being a Karen, bro. Can I speak to your supervisor, Gary, please? I need to speak with your supervisor. How do you allow him to get off the water so early? All right, Vatos. Hopefully you guys are ready for tomorrow when you hear a lot of sniffling and whatnot. If you guys hear sniffling, that's because it's cold. We will be dressed fully with all our gear, everything we need. We will have a game plan. I'll try and figure something out tonight. You know, guys, see if they make sense to go hit up. And then if they don't, well, if it don't pan out, dogs, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's winter. But we'll make it work, guys. You know, we fish around and we find out. Hopefully we get a little bit of light on our skull so that we can get a nice even tan so that we don't look like some kind of weird raccoon or something. But we're gonna make it happen, guys. So fish around, find out. Thank you very much for showing up. And remember to enter that drawing, dogs, because tomorrow we're gonna have a winner. We're gonna pick somebody, make their Friday the 13th muy chingón. Escar, all day tomorrow, all day, vato. And then on Saturday, more than likely as well. Unlimited. Peace out, dog. Please do not call my supervisor.